Hey folks, what's going on? Today's post is on how to open up our hip flexors after sitting all day. They get pretty tight. There's a couple different variations here. First thing you're going to want to do is roll your feet, roll your butt, roll your back. There they have a challenge. And as you can see to the left here, you want to start rolling the hip flexors, okay? And you can even start working the quads a little bit down. Then you can go a little bit into the abdominal area. So we're trying to work right in here on both sides of our legs to really loosen up the tissue that's in our hip flexor area. Now, you can go from tall kneeling, half kneeling position here. Most of us who are tight in the hip flexors are probably going to be very tight in our quads, which means that the patella is going to be out of alignment. So kneeling down, half kneeling, it's probably going to hurt on either one or both knees for most people. So if you want to go ahead and use a pad, you're more than welcome to, a pillow or a sweatshirt, towel, anything that you've got around, okay? So we're going to do a half kneeling position here, okay? And what we want to do, a couple different variations here. We want to sit up tall. We want this knee to be underneath our ankle and this knee to be underneath our hip. Alright, prisoner style, hands behind our head, interlock the fingers. And you really want to squeeze this glute, and that glute's going to drive you forward. Now it's not falling forward like this, it's driving that hip forward through squeezing the glute and spreading those elbows. Hold for a 2 count, 1, 2, and then come back. And then again, 1, 2, and come back. When you're doing this, you can also go forward, squeezing that glute, and then open up to the open side, leading with that elbow to the thoracic, and then come back, okay? If you are able to, you can use a wall, grab that foot behind you. You can also sit up nice and tall, squeeze that glute, keep that heel towards your butt, and drive forward. Same way, you want to squeeze that glute, 1, 2, come back. You can also drive forward, 1, 2, but then push back against the resistance of your hand, and then pull it back in and come back. Alright, more like a quad rocker. When we're here, this is more of a hip pulse. We want to really open up a lot of our hip flexor. Alright, so I'm going to go on the other side here. Okay. Again, knee underneath the ankle, knee underneath the hip. Prisoner style, squeezing that glute, driving forward, 1, 2, coming back, driving forward, 1, 2, and come back. You can do this for about 10 reps. You can do multiple sets on each side. Alright, if you want to, go ahead and grab that foot behind you. You're more than welcome to. Hold on to something here. Keep that butt towards your heel. Drive forward, 1, 2, and come back. Drive forward, 1, 2, and come back. Thanks for watching, folks. Make sure you're peanut and drinking water.